The world's ugliest fighter jet ever made, the Boeing F-32. In a world where the skies hold both fierce battles and breathtaking adventures, there was one aircraft that stood at a pivotal moment in its destiny. Its story captivated the hearts of aviation enthusiasts and dreamers alike as it navigated the thin line between the realms of combat and boundless freedom. The tale of this fighter jet is one of ambition, innovation, and fierce competition. With its unique design and advanced features, it battled against its rival, the Lockheed Martin X-35, in a high-stakes contest determining the future of military aviation. But did you know, despite its advanced technology and class-apart combat capabilities, it was tagged as the ugliest fighter jet ever made? Get ready to soar through the clouds and experience the thrilling tale of this ugly fighter jet to know the story behind it. Journey back to the late 1990s, a time when the skies were abuzz with anticipation and the fate of a cutting-edge fighter jet hung in the balance. Boeing, a name synonymous with aerospace excellence, set its sight on the coveted Joint Strike Fighter program, driven by a vision of crafting a game-changing aircraft that would surpass all expectations. The Boeing F-32, also known as the Boeing X-32, was a prototype fighter aircraft developed by Boeing for the Joint Strike Fighter JSF program in the early 2000s. The JSF program aimed to develop a next-generation multi-role jet to replace various existing aircraft in the United States military and allied forces. It competed against the Lockheed Martin X-35 in a competition to become the chosen design for the JSF program, which ultimately resulted in the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II being selected. The Boeing F-32 featured a unique design with a forward-swept wing and a distinctive appearance. The F-32 prototype underwent extensive testing and evaluation, including flight trials and performance assessments. Although it did not win the competition, the development and testing of the Boeing F-32 contributed to advancements in aerospace technology and helped shape future fighter aircraft designs. With unwavering determination, Boeing poured its heart and soul into the creation of the Boeing X-32 fighter jet. Every line, curve, and component was meticulously designed to achieve versatility, affordability, and unwavering performance for the Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. The X-32 Delta wing design, coupled with advanced avionics and stealth capabilities, promised to push the boundaries of what was thought possible in military aviation. Buckle up, because its features will amaze you. The Boeing X-32 fighter jet had several features that aimed to set it apart from its competitor, the Lockheed Martin X-35, and make it a superior aircraft. One notable feature was its unique delta wing design, which enhanced flight maneuverability and agility, allowing for better control and performance in various combat scenarios. The X-32 also incorporated advanced avionics and sensor systems, enhancing the pilot's situational awareness and superior target acquisition capabilities. Additionally, the X-32 emphasized short takeoff and vertical landing capabilities, allowing it to operate from smaller and less developed airfields or even amphibious assault ships. These features were intended to make the X-32 a versatile and adaptive fighter aircraft suitable for various mission requirements. The X-32 featured a distinctive delta wing configuration with a highly swept leading edge and a forward-canted vertical tail. This design was chosen to enhance maneuverability, improve low-speed handling, and provide better lift-to-drag performance. The aircraft also incorporated stealth technologies such as radar-absorbing materials and shaping techniques to reduce its radar signature and enhance survivability in hostile environments. Impressive, isn't it? Boeing implemented advanced avionics systems to meet the program's demanding requirements, including a digital flight control system and advanced sensor fusion capabilities. These systems allowed for enhanced pilot situational awareness and integrated the information from various sensors to provide real-time data for effective decision-making during missions. Boeing worked closely with its industry partners and the Department of Defense throughout the design process to ensure the X-32 met the program's specifications and performance goals. The design underwent rigorous testing and evaluation, including wind tunnel testing and computer simulations to validate its its aerodynamic performance, structural integrity, and overall functionality. Do you wonder how all this was made possible? Well, countless hours were spent meticulously crafting every aspect of the X-32, from its sleek aerodynamic shape to its robust structural framework. The design team harnessed the power of computer-aided design, CAD software, and state-of-the-art simulation tools to bring their ideas to life, meticulously refining each curve and contour. But it wasn't just about the look. The engineers were on a mission to make the X-32 fly like a true champion. They tirelessly studied and improved its aerodynamics, carefully refining every aspect to reduce air resistance and boost performance. The result was a remarkable aircraft that seamlessly combined style and substance, ready to shatter expectations and redefine the limits of aerial warfare. The collaborative spirit was at the heart of this endeavor, as experts from various disciplines joined forces, exchanging ideas, knowledge, and expertise. The culmination of their collective efforts was the birth of a marvel that embodied the cutting edge of aviation technology, ready to take on the challenges of the Joint Strike Fighter program. The journey of the Boeing X-32 was not without its hurdles. One of the main hurdles was its handling and maneuverability, especially when compared to its rival. The X-32's unique delta wing design, meant to offer improved agility, presented challenges in terms of stability and control in certain flight situations. Pilots noted that it had high pitch rates and lacked stability in yaw, making it more demanding to navigate and to execute precise maneuvers. Another significant problem was related to the aircraft's vertical landing capability. The aircraft utilized a lift fan system which provided a vertical lift for landing and takeoff in short field operations. However, the system faced technical issues and reliability concerns. It struggled to deliver the desired level of performance and reliability required for operational use, posing significant challenges to overall effectiveness and safety of the aircraft. Additionally, the X-32 faced challenges relating to its stealth capabilities. Despite incorporating radar-absorbing materials and shaping techniques, the aircraft struggled to achieve the desired level of stealthiness, resulting in a compromised radar signature reduction. The limitation could significantly affect the aircraft's survivability and effectiveness in combat scenarios. But that's not all. There was another challenge to fight. The issue with the name Joint Strike Fighter, JSF, primarily stemmed from the fact that it represented a program involving multiple partners and their respective interests. The JSF program aimed to develop a single, versatile fighter jet that could meet the requirements of multiple branches of the United States military, including the Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps, as well as international partners. The challenge with having a joint program like the JSF was the different stakeholders had varying requirements and priorities for the fighter jet. This led to complex negotiations, compromises, and trade-offs during the design and development phase. Additionally, the name Joint Strike Fighter itself became a source of controversy and criticism, as some saw it as lacking a distinctive identity and not effectively capturing the unique capabilities and characteristics of the aircraft. Ultimately, the name Joint Strike Fighter was used during the development phase, but when it came time to select a production variant, the competing designs were given specific designations. The Boeing X-32 became the F-32, and the Lockheed Martin X-35 became the F-35 Lightning II. The decision was made to differentiate the two designs and provide each variant with its own distinctive identity within the program. These challenges and problems ultimately contributed to the decision by the U.S. Department of Defense to select the Lockheed Martin X-35, designated as the F-35 Lightning II, as the winner of the Joint Strike Fighter program. While the Boeing X-32 demonstrated innovative design features and capabilities, its issues in handling, vertical landing, and stealth played a role in its ultimate non-selection for full-scale production and deployment. The result of this design process was the Boeing X-32, a cutting-edge fighter jet with innovative features and capabilities that aimed to meet the evolving evolving needs of modern warfare. The aesthetics of an aircraft, including its perceived beauty or ugliness, can be subjective and vary depending on personal preference. The jet's design, with a distinctive angular shape and unconventional appearance, has been a topic of discussion and critique among aviation enthusiasts. However, it's important to note that the design of a fighter jet is primarily driven by its intended functionality, performance requirements, and technological considerations rather than purely focusing on its visual appeal. The design was influenced by the Joint Strike Fighter program's specific requirements, including stealth capabilities, aerodynamic performance, payload capacity, and vertical landing capabilities. These factors necessitated confident design choices that may have contributed to its unconventional and less aesthetically pleasing appearance to some. The unique shape and features of the X-32 were aimed at achieving the desired performance characteristics and meeting the program's objectives rather than conforming to traditional notions of beauty. While opinions may differ on its appearance, it's essential to remember that the primary focus of a fighter jet is its functionality, maneuverability, and mission capabilities rather than its visual appeal. Do you want to know what happened to the jet eventually? Before we move on, make sure to subscribe to stay updated with the latest and greatest in the world of luxury. In 2001, the moment had finally arrived for the Boeing X-32 to take to the skies and prove its worth in the highly anticipated Joint Strike Fighter program. The aviation world was buzzing with excitement and anticipation as the sleek yet somehow peculiar-looking aircraft prepared for its maiden flight. As it taxied down the runway, the pilot felt a mix of nervousness and confidence. The moment was filled with anticipation as everyone held their breath, waiting to witness the performance of this groundbreaking jet. With a deafening roar, the engines roared to life, propelling the aircraft forward and lifting it off the ground. The jet soared into the sky, showcasing its impressive maneuverability and agility. The pilot skillfully maneuvered the aircraft, performing a series of awe-inspiring aerial acrobatics. It effortlessly sliced through the air, demonstrating its speed and responsiveness. However, as the flight progressed, it became apparent that the X-32 had its share of challenges. The unique design of the aircraft, along with its unconventional bent wing configuration, posed some aerodynamic issues. The increased drag caused by the design choice affected the overall efficiency and speed of the jet. While it excelled in certain aspects, it struggled to match the performance benchmarks set by its competitors. It's important to note that the Boeing F-32 is not currently operational and is not considered an active fighter jet within any military fleet. The selected aircraft for the JSF program, the F-35 Lightning II, is the primary focus of modern military fighter capabilities.